Music crackles through vintage speakers as the sound of static breaks the stillness. The record spins, whirring a stirring sound of Frank Sinatra's song, "The Best Is Yet to Come." The opening piano notes pop like a cork with pressure and pleasure, as do Mort's eyebrow hook with a crook of subdued delight. The light above, medical grade and brightly reflecting on a row of razor-sharp instruments and tools meant for dissecting a cadaver. Mort gingerly gestures his fingers in a fine performance art, exuberant in the contained emotion. His motion is dance-like, rigid, but with a smoothness like the liquid of a stiff whiskey. Mort muses to the music as Sinatra sings the words. "Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum." The music plays on as Mort dances ever so softly to the tune, humming and softly mouthing the words gently to his new audience of the dead body lying face up and naked on the steel cold table. Frank Sinatra singing, "Still, it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come." Mort leans over the dead man and smiles a tiny grin. Then in a glint of his eye his lip curls, his mustache swirls, and his low, raspy voice grasps for the words. "Morning, my friend." Mort stares at the dead, black, dark eyes of the dead man. The cadaver stares coldly back as if in competition. Mort finally breaks, blinking a flickering of defeat. The music plays on as Sinatra sings along. "You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine." Mort glides his gloved fingers over the tray and array of shiny, sharp tools and selects a scalpel suitable for an autopsy. He makes a deep incision down the man's chest. The music plays as Mort displays the dead man like a dissected science project, pulling apart his insides in an orderly fashion of scientific method and expert skill. Mort is highly gifted in his guiding hand of death. "I'll wait till the warm-up's underway, wait till our lips have met, and wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet." His thorough preparation of the bodies is done with the highest regard and strict regiment of rules. Mort proceeds to process the cadaver as his client. He offers his dead first a quiet space to find their peace. Mort washes his hands meticulously and ferociously as the body waits to be prepared. Mort unzips the body bags, revealing the boogeyman has come again, as 3 bodies of men lie upon his cold steel tables. The music plays on, Mort almost dancing in joy. "Come the day you're mine, I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine, we're gonna drain the cup dry." Mort dons a dark, black, shiny rain slicker, heavy rubber, heavy gloss. Mort wears protective glasses over his prescription lenses, and this frames his face in an accent of added drama. As the glare from his face mask, the two pairs of glasses make him appear alien and foreign from a humanoid figure. His mustache would wrap around his face like an unruly worm behind a clear plastic veil. Sinatra wailed, "Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near, and wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here, and you're gonna be mine." Mort's collection of vintage and modern surgical steel blades and instruments show signs of life and death. One of the dead men has his chest cavity opened, while another has his skull half removed, and the third is being emptied through his bowels and belly. Mort makes a sport out of his job as the music plays on. Mort stitches and showers his specimens, cleaning them pristine and pretty. Mort dresses them in finely tailored suits and accents them with silk ties and handkerchiefs, adding a cardinal-colored flower to each lapel. The sound fell quiet, and all still, and all silent. Mort, ever so smoothly, sweetly shades the lips of the three dead men in soft shades of red lipstick. Mort applies the red to the lips with delicate care as the music airs to a silent stop. The whir of the record player at the end of the roll. Mort looks at his three dead men, each crimson in their kisses, and there sits nearly a tear in his eye. Proud, Mort turns to the mirrored reflection, and he too applies the ruby red lipstick to his lips. Suddenly, in a quick ringing shock, the clocks on the wall and wrist erupt, bells and bings alarming him 9 a.m. Mort drops the red lipstick and it rolls into the shadows under the counter. His shoes clip and clop out of the echoing sound chamber as he slips away into the shadows upstairs. Mort unlatches the inside front door lock and key and pulls on a tiny metal string cord. Click! Another neon sign shines, flickering green and red, reading VIP, RIP. Mort checks his reflection in the long-standing hall mirror. He inspects his cravat and curl of his mustache. Mort looks sharply at the flower arrangement, eyeing it with a peculiar stink eye, as if the flowers smelled sour. Then the front door buzzer chimes loudly. Mort, alert at the front door, opens to welcome the grieving party, all cloaked in charcoal funeral black. He opens his arms, doors, and business with a glow of candles around as the outside harsh winds blow the candles out to a smoky, choky effect. The family cries harder. Mort motions to where they should sit and tries to relight the smoking candles while the door opens again and again as more and more guests arrive for the service. Mort consoles them all with a hug, a Kleenex, or a coat check. He directs them all towards the chapel hall. The heartbreaking gospel hymns of church organ music wafts through the entire building, echoing even down to the deep, dark basement morgue where 3 cadavers lie open and on display, dissected but drawn to smile with cherry-red lipstick lips. The organ pipe spitted out a pitch of pulsing life, arrested on the altar, dying a painful last puff. The organist, an ancient old lady named Gladys, who wore hearing aids but still could not hear for the life of her. She was well past 80 and a lady of stout resolute. She refuses to quit playing the chapel organ and insists it keeps her alive. Mort nods to Gladys in approval, who can't see any better than she can see, as she sees Mort appear like a ghost or grease stain on her thick bottle glasses. She plays on until Mort stands before the court of crying people. Mort raises his hand to speak. She plays on. Mort coughs to notify Gladys, but she plays on. Mort calmly waits for the song to come to an end. The sound of silence stirs like hot tea on a cold day. Mort looks over the crying crowd, a group of grey faces, some wet, some set in stone, and others in blood red, others in bone, colours cast across the mast and make of their masks, as he asks, "Ladies and gentlemen, members of the court, country and kin, thank you all for being present today, as we say a fond fare thee well to our dearly departed. The downhearted of you who knew him best said Tim was blessed. Our deepest sympathies and condolences for the untimely and sudden passing of Tim, who is survived by his loving wife and 2 daughters. Tim was a devoted father and loving husband. He enjoyed chess, reading, and tea parties with his daughters. Tim will be long-loved and forever in our hearts. And now, a moment of silence to honor Tim. Everyone bows their heads and lowers their eyes, then, erupting in surprise, sings the sound of the organ, overpowering the entire room. Mort continues to keep his frock, and strict pose, sternly poised amid the noise of the organ music's haunting hymns.